enough to go and make some engagement there. Because at this moment I have some tanks and Goliaths still alive, so I can make some good engagement there. And especially in this case when Terror is making some races.
So
as you can see now, he has only small race counts.
Right.
And now I'm gonna do some Yamato attacks on the tanks, and I'm gonna destroy this expo.
You went for armor first with the battle cruisers, which I would not have guessed.
Yeah. Because as you remember, just Terra came with his drop, and he killed my armor, in which he was making the.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
But I forgot about it, so I didn't just pay attention about it. Only I noticed it later. And also, you can see that the armor in my main base is making the upgrade for my...
Yeah, I saw that. Okay.
So I killed all these tanks with my Yamato guns, so I can just destroy it. And you can see this Valkyrie is doing very good against this race. But still, you can see now that I have very bad gas supply, but I have a lot of minerals, but I don't have enough just gas.
Yeah.
So.
And that was what you're talking about not getting the natural quickly enough because you need the gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So still I am in very good position, but we're gonna check what's gonna happen. Yeah.
Right. It looks like he's going for a desperation push, or not so much a desperation, but just now that you have battle cruisers, you can't have them all over the map, and he's going to try to take a shot at the main because he knows your battle cruisers weren't around there.
Yeah. But here he has few tanks found. So I can't just and this it's very narrow. How can I say just to go through the main base? So I can just keep my main base safely with just a few tanks. And even though he has very huge amount of Goliaths, but I can defend it very, very well. Yeah.
I noticed you didn't get the energy upgrade for the battle cruisers. Do you not like that upgrade, or is it because you had a little gas in this game?
Especially, it's not so necessarily when your opponent is not doing battle cruisers. Because if your opponent is making battle cruisers, so in this engagement of battle cruisers, it's very important to have just such energy supply just to attack with Yamato guns. But in this case, it's not so necessary. But it's not so necessary. Yeah.
All right, yeah, because you don't typically Yamato Wraiths or Goliaths, and that's what he gets primarily. Okay.
So as you can see now, I have still I have very few tanks, but he has a lot of Goliaths and some tanks, but he has a lot of just Goliaths, but I don't have enough tanks. But I don't have enough gases here, so that's why. And we're gonna see just the next engagement. What's gonna be happening?
Yeah. 200, 200. But you guys are both maxed.
So I just tried to take this expo on the 9 because it still have some gases, but I failed it. But so that's why I'm trying to go there and try to get this. And here I did very just crucial mistake. I didn't expect the position of this tank. I lost this tank, so I have nothing to just keep my battle cruisers alive from Goliath. So I made just crucial mistakes here, and I don't have enough gas here. What I'm talking about. So probably I could make some tanks in my base in the base in the 7, but I don't have enough gases, so that's why I couldn't just defend all this base.
All right. So
battle cruisers, they are not carriers, so I cannot just control just to kill just every single Goliath. So that's why
they are not carriers.
battle cruisers, they are not so good where they are alone. Yeah. So this just one single mistake, they just costed the game. That's why I lost the game. Yeah. Even though I have very good advantage, I have enough battle cruisers, but this one single just unlucky disengagement just costed the game. Yeah.
So two problems that were related. The first was that you didn't take the natural. You didn't have the big gas numbers.
Yeah, that's a little bit earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, and because you didn't have the big gas numbers, you were lacking in tanks.
Yeah, and that's why, and also it was maybe you remember that there was a situation where I made some engagements around his expert on the 9th. So if I could just destroy this expert on the 9th a little bit earlier, and I could take this expert also take this expert and just mine some gas from there. So I could have more just gas supply there, and I could just have more advantage in the whole game. So it was my also another mistake in this game. And also the crucial was the last engagement there. I lost all my tanks, and so yeah, that was very crucial.
All right. Well, that brings it to the end of the 3 replays.
Yeah.
Learned a good deal. Learned how to 200-200 max push against Protoss.
Yeah.
Learned how to make epic comebacks against Zerg when there's no excuse to win.
Yeah.
And we learned how to pretty safely TVT and the importance of getting gas.
Yeah, and also how to lose the game with the 12 battle cruisers. Yeah.
How to lose the game with 12 battle cruisers. Yeah. Before we sign off, would you like to give a few words to aspiring Terran players on how to play Terran better?
Okay. Actually, as I told you before, so Terran is very hard race. But if you can learn how to play Terran very well, so it could be like imbalanced race also. But it's very difficult. So you should have some APM also, and you should need to learn make some multitasking that matters. So it's very difficult. So actually, you should just do what I did when I practiced a lot just to gain my level. I have some advantage maybe because I'm Korean, so I can watch some Korean VODs from pro leagues and star leagues, and I can understand what commentators are talking about. So it makes me just to think about the single moment of the game from the Terran. It's making me just to think about that, and that's why I can make the same thing in my games. So. But actually, you should just watch a lot of some VODs and replays and just to analyze of them very properly. And after that, with these strategies or some other moments, and just to practice a lot in the games in general. So it's very hard race, but you should just analyze more about every single moment in every matchups. So I would like to recommend you just to practice also. Practice is very important, but I think just analyze should be just more important. Yeah, in this moment.
there you have it. If you want to be good at Terran, step 1 is learn Korean.
Yeah, probably, yes.
All right. Thank you again very much, Project, for
Yeah,
coming
thank
on,
you.
doing this little show with me. Do you have any
Yeah.
shout-outs before we sign off?
Okay. Actually, if I had just better English, maybe, but so I could just say just tell you about just some Terran aspects much no more that I told you guys today. But actually, just I think just you like my just some speeches there, and so probably it was very just good time for me just to be just the first guest of this program, and it was very good experience for me just to have such opportunity to just to say something about my some aspects of my play or of my style. It was very good time for me, and yeah. And also, I want to say just hello to all my teammates and all the Russian guys who are watching my stream. And also, actually, my stream got very popular. And I want to say just to thank every single viewers who are watching my stream. Yeah. And so, recently I can see just a lot of just tournaments and the streams are raising in the StarCraft Brood War. It's very good for me. So I hope that the StarCraft Brood War in non-Korean StarCraft Brood War scene is gonna be just live just for a long time, at least just one war or a couple of years more. So I think I want to say just to thank you to all players, to all administrators, and to all casters, and to all just viewers. Just they are just helping. They are just helping just to keep this StarCraft universe alive. So thank you all very much. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you again for coming on.
Yeah.
And,
you're welcome.
And thank you, everybody who is watching this. My goal is to make this a weekly show. So check back to the thread next week to see episode 2. Which is with Kid Canada, aka Astro, aka Draw, which because I'm coming back because we did the second part a different day, I've actually already filmed, so it's done. There will be one next week. Learn how to play Protoss. All right, and with that, hope to see you all again next week.